What's up you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's look I'm recreating this green look right here. Ooh, feeling myself. So I went ahead and used the Colourpop Cosmetics Just My Luck palette. I just think it's perfect for the fall. So I went ahead, I already primed my lids, did my eyebrows, and I'm gonna go ahead and just jump right into the palette with the shade Mo Bamba. This is a dark green shade with my Sigma Blending E25 brush. So I'm gonna go ahead, pack that into the crease, and I'm just gonna I'm just gonna pat over and over. So I'm basically just adding this dark green shade in my outer crease, and then I'm bringing it all the way in, and I'm just patting it in over and over. I am dipping back into the palette to get a little bit more pigmentation, but as you can see, it is pretty pigmented, so we're just gonna keep doing these motions over and over until I get the shape that I want. So I'm just patting that on and getting a lot of pigmentation. So I'm bringing that all the way in, and then I will go in with another shade to blend. But don't worry too much about blending right now, just really focus on packing in that dark green shade. Alright, so I went ahead and did my other eye. Now I'm dipping into the palette into this light green shade called Chances Are with my Sigma Tapered blending brush in E35. So I'm just going to go ahead and really blend this out, focusing in like the outer edges and just making sure this looks very seamless and blended out. And I'm basically gonna keep blending until my hand literally feels like it's gonna fall off, and I'm going in tiny little circular motions over and over, especially focusing on my outer corners, because you know we like to keep our shadows really blended on this channel right here. So nothing much has changed, pretty much just keep on blending over and over again. And then you can kind of go in like windshield wiper motions on top and just really blending out the edges right there over and over and over again. Okay, so now I'm picking the palette back up because I'm going to go back into the palette and pick up that shade Charmed, which is that dark olivey green color, and I'm picking up a JS3 brush. It's kind of tapered at the end, and I'm just kind of bringing that into my crease, darkening it up a bit so there's a bit of a gradient going on, and yeah, just a little bit more blending going on. It's pretty easy, but this is like this brush is really fluffy, so it's really easy to like blend and stuff like that. But just have your palette nearby because we're going to pick it up again to go in with the light shade in my brow bone. So right here we have Chances Are, which is that light green, and that is that same blending E35 Sigma brush, and as you can see I'm just going in windshield wipers in my brow bone. I just like the way that light green looks in my brow bone, and I also have hooded lids, so I do bring my shadows pretty high up. So just bring that in and keep blending it out. Oh, now we're picking up our concealer brush, and I actually use the P. Louise base, and as you guys can see I'm kind of carving it out, and then after I carve it out I add the concealer. It's just easier for me to do that. So I just make sure it looks really good. Like I basically use the very end of my brush to carve it out. Just make sure you get like a really flat concealer brush, and it'll pretty much just do the work for you. So I'm just going to spend a little bit of time making sure that that looks really carved out, but I'm doing only half of the crease. I went back in and I got with a blending brush and I picked up that shade Charmed, which is that dark olivey green color, and I'm just bringing that into the outer corner. As you guys can see, I am adding it a little bit into the concealer side, so it is a little bit on the cut crease, but leave a little bit of space because we're going to pick up this flat shading brush. This is a Sigma eye shading brush in E55, and I'm picking up I Love You, which is this shimmery green color, kind of like a darkish green, and as you guys can see I'm just adding that onto the lid. If you guys want like to make it even more like oof, make it pop even more, you can go ahead and apply setting spray too, but the shimmers in this palette are pretty good. Back into the palette and I'm picking up 50/50, which is this dark foresty green, and as you guys can see I'm just applying that right in the middle so it has a bit of a gradient. And I'm using that same exact brush. What I like to do is I basically just flip the brush and use the other side that I didn't use. So yeah, I'm just using that flat shader brush and I'm just going back and forth. You can use your finger too. So I'm going back into the palette, picking up Charmed, which is that dark olivey green, and I'm just adding that into my outer crease, but I have a bunch of fallout, so I'm picking up eye makeup remover and I'm using the edge just to clean that up so it looks really clean. So this is pretty much what I do with all my makeup. I just go in with makeup remover. So now I'm going back into the palette with the shade Mary Jane, which is this very bright green, and a Sigma pencil brush. We're just going to go ahead and apply that into the inner corner and kind of like bring it up a bit, and also bring it in into my lower lash line, but just in the inner corner, and that's it. After I'm done with this, I'm picking up an eyeliner from Urban Decay. This is the 24/7 eyeliner in Mildew, and I'm just adding that into my waterline. If you don't have a green eyeliner, just use black. And now I'm going in with mascara. If you guys want to just use mascara, you definitely can for this look. When I do cut creases, I usually just do mascara so you guys can really see the cut crease. I just feel like I have to use false lashes. Once you start using false lashes, you just gotta keep using it. But this is what the look looks like actually without false lashes, but I am gonna go ahead and put some on. So I just wanted to let you guys know what lipstick I'm wearing. So I'm wearing the Jeffree Star Cosmetics liquid lipstick in Triggered, and my highlight is Money Honey. It's a Supreme Frost formula, and it is poppin'. Like, this is such a good formula if you like a really beaming highlight. Definitely not for everyone, you know, it's a little glittery. So now I'm popping on these false lashes. This is from the brand called Secret Garden Lashes, and this is what it looked like. Didn't make too much of a difference, but I did use lashes that didn't have like that had more of a clear band, just so you guys can see like the cut crease a little bit better. Obviously on one of my eyes, my lash is kind of coming off a bit. I have a bit of a wonky lash, but that always seems to happen. So this is me feeling myself again. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.